Happy Saturday, everyone. I just wanted to come on for a few minutes and share a few things with you, as well as thank you for joining EM&D, Empowerment, Motivation, and Determination. For those of you who have joined, please share with your family and friends and all of your loved ones. Also, head on over to YouTube and join EM&D over there as well. Subscribe and like. The page is about encouraging, inspiring, sharing laughter, love, uplifting, focusing on mental, physical, emotional, and spiritual well-being. I hope that some things that I share will be uplifting to you, will encourage you, will inspire you. Some may make you laugh. Some things may even make you cry. But I just want to be a vessel. So I want to ask a question, and I have some notes. So you may see me looking down periodically, and that's because I've taken some notes on some things I wanted to talk about. What do you do when life throws you a curveball? For some of us, life has thrown us some serious curveballs. And for some, you may not have experienced any curveballs yet, but I promise you, in this life, there will be some curveballs that come your way. You know, a pitcher throws a curveball to keep the hitter off balance. You know, it's how they try and trick them with the unexpected. Well, guess what? Life does the same thing. Life throws us curveballs, and they are unexpected, and it does get us off balance. Some of the curveballs can be job loss. They can be car breaking down. They can be health issues, the loss of someone so dear to us, and so many other things. The curveballs can be frustrating. They can be hurtful. They can cause us to become angry, depressed, but in all of that, we have to try and see the positivity in the curveball. I know that sounds crazy, right? How in the world can we see positivity in a curveball? We know that we're going to have curveballs because Jesus did say in John 16:33a, in this world you will have trouble. Now, when you look back at his life and you see all the things that he went through, and he was the Messiah, you have to know that we too are going to have some troubles. I want to talk about a curveball, one of the curveballs that I experienced. In 2014, I was diagnosed with syncope. And syncope causes you to have blackouts and fainting spells, and stress is not your friend, and the heat is not your friend, and a few other things. Well, the curveball that it threw me in 2014 is that I was having so many fainting episodes that it took my driving privileges away. So therefore, I was dependent on someone else taking me to and from my job, because I was teaching at the time, grocery store, my doctor appointments. That was a curveball for me. And it wasn't an easy curveball, especially when, if you're someone like me who's been so independent, now you are dependent on someone else taking you to and from, when you're used to being able to get in the car and drive yourself where you want to go. That was a curveball. It became a frustrating curveball. But I continued to keep going. Whenever I got knocked down, and I did get knocked down a lot, I got back up. I got back up and kept at it. You see, not only did Syncope throw me that curveball, in 2017, Syncope threw me a curveball that I did not see coming. And the curveball that I did not see coming is when I was getting out of the tub, I blacked out. And when I blacked out, I injured my back. Don't ask me how, I just know I blacked out and I injured my back. And some may say, okay, you injured your back. No, it was an injury that knocked me off balance. It put me in the hospital for a week. Not only that, it took my ability to walk for months. It took the ability for me to be able to do anything for myself. You see, in 2014, I was dependent on others to take me to and fro. But I could still cook, clean, get up, wash myself, put on my own clothes, all of those other things. But in 2017, June to be exact, of 2017, when it knocked me off my feet, off balance and off my feet, I didn't see that one coming. How did it knock me off my feet, you may ask? I was in a hospital bed for almost 10 months. In-home nurse, physical therapy, couldn't walk, couldn't take myself to the bathroom, couldn't bathe myself. I was totally dependent on others. And I am so thankful for my husband and my children and all of the support system that I had that came and helped out. Because I don't know what I would have done without it. In those 10 months, I went through sadness, depression, hurt, angry, but I never said why. I never asked why, I didn't understand it, but I knew I was going through it for a reason bigger than I could see. So you see, life will throw us curveballs. How we handle those curveballs is another issue. Are we going to handle them in a positive way or a negative way? When they first happen, sometimes it can be handled in a negative way. That may not be your intention at all. But the hurt is so deep that it can cause it to hurt you in that way. You know, in Proverbs 16:9, Jesus said, a man's heart plans his ways, but the Lord directs his steps. See, I had all these plans. I did. I had these plans. You hear what I say? I had plans. And God had to show me that my plans and his plans wasn't lining up. He had to show me, who are you to make plans? Did you ask me, could you do that? Did you ask me? Or did I tell you that that's what you was going to do? Or did you tell yourself you was going to do that? I told myself. At least I thought I asked the Lord. Yeah, he laughed at me. I say all that to say, life curveballs knocked me off balance. And my daughter's entire senior year, I missed out on all of her activities, all of her senior moments. I'm thankful to my husband and my son, my children, my girls, my sister, my brother-in-law who went and stepped in when I couldn't be there and took all of those needed photos and videos to bring back to me or send to me. I was determined. It was her senior year. I couldn't walk, but I was determined to walk into her graduation. I was determined. Seeing her come in every day for a while, it took some time for her to adjust to helping mom in a way that she never had to help me before. My girls, I thank God for my girls. I thank God for my son, my husband, my support system of friends who came and helped, family who came and helped, because I needed help. I did. But to see my daughter, my baby girl, come and help mom, that motivated me even more and gave me even more determination to get on my feet so I could see my baby walk across that stage. It was tough. It was challenging. I will not tell you a lie. I remember going to therapy. I had almost 8 months of therapy at home, and then maybe close to a year therapy outside the home. And I remember being at therapy and I could not even circle my legs, move the pedals around on the bike. But I kept at it. Because I kept saying, I'm going to get this. I'm going to get this because I got somewhere to be come May of that year. And with God leading the way, this girl got back on her feet. Thank you, Lord. And I walked into my daughter's graduation. I may have had my cane, still a little weak, but I walked into her graduation. So I say, when life throws you a curveball, yes, you may have to cry sometime, cry many times, be disappointed, be sad. Some may even make you feel happy because it might be something that needed to be out of your way. I just want to tell you, no matter how many times you get knocked down, get back up. Get back up. Be blessed.